Gracie Barra. Gracie Barra is one of the most recognized and influential names in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, with roots that trace back directly to the legendary Gracie family in Rio de Janeiro. Founded in 1986 by Carlos Gracie Jr., the first academy opened in the Barra da Tijuca neighborhood. What started as a single school has since grown into a worldwide network of over 900 academies spread across 6 continents, making it one of the largest martial arts organizations on the planet. From the beginning, Carlos had a vision that went beyond producing champions. He wanted to make jiu-jitsu accessible to anyone willing to step on the mats. That meant creating a structured schedule, standardizing the training experience, and ensuring that whether you walked into a Gracie Barra in Brazil, the United States, Europe, or Asia, you'd be learning the same techniques, following the same progression, and training under the same core values. This approach has allowed students to move between locations with ease and has built a strong sense of belonging among members worldwide. The competitive success of Gracie Barra is undeniable. The team has produced countless world champions, from early icons like Marcio Feitosa, Roberto Correa, and Romulo Barral, to modern stars such as Felipe Pena and Lucas Barbosa. These athletes haven't just stood on top of podiums. They've helped push the technical evolution of jiu-jitsu, introducing new guard variations, passing strategies, and submission chains that are now staples of the sport. But competition is only one part of what makes Gracie Barra stand out. The organization places a heavy emphasis on discipline, respect, and the idea that jiu-jitsu is a vehicle for personal growth. Many academies run kids' programs designed to build confidence and focus from a young age, as well as classes for older practitioners who train more for health and lifestyle than for medals. Their motto, Jiu-Jitsu for Everyone, reflects this balance between elite sport and everyday self-improvement. The branding and team culture are just as strong as the technique. The signature red rash guards and the sense of unity at tournaments have made Gracie Barra instantly recognizable. Whether competing at the IBJJF Worlds or attending a local seminar, GB students know they're part of something much bigger than just their local gym. Today, Gracie Barra continues to expand through instructor certification programs, international events, and community outreach, ensuring that its influence grows with each passing year. For many, joining Gracie Barra isn't just about learning martial arts, it's about joining a global family. And while Gracie Barra thrives through size, consistency, and unity, there's another powerhouse in the jiu-jitsu world that has built its reputation with a different strategy, maintaining a smaller elite network and focusing heavily on innovation and aggressive competition at the highest levels. Checkmat. Checkmat is one of the most respected and competitive teams in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, known for its aggressive style, relentless pace, and world-class athletes. Founded in 2008 by Leonardo Vieira, a 2-time IBJJF world champion and one of the most dynamic grapplers of his era, Checkmat quickly made its presence felt on the international stage. While it doesn't have hundreds of affiliates like some organizations, its network is highly selective, focusing on quality over quantity. This has helped Checkmat maintain a tight-knit, elite-level culture where technical innovation and hard training are at the core. The name Checkmat is a nod to the strategy and precision of chess, and that's exactly how the team approaches competition. Their fighters are known for blending creative technique with intelligent tactics, often staying a step ahead of opponents in scrambles, transitions, and positional battles. The coaching philosophy emphasizes adaptability, preparing athletes to deal with any style they encounter, whether it's heavy pressure passing, complex guard games, or wrestling attacks. One of the biggest drivers of Checkmat's success has been its stable of elite competitors. The Vieira brothers, Leonardo and Ricardo, set the tone for the team's work ethic and technical depth. Over the years, Checkmat has produced champions like Michelle Nicolini, one of the greatest female grapplers of all time. These names not only dominate on the mats, but also serve as role models for the next generation of Checkmat athletes. The team has also been a breeding ground for innovation. Many Checkmat competitors are known for their explosive passing styles, creative backtakes, and high-percentage submissions. They are also well-rounded and have been highly successful in both IBJJF and ADCC formats. This versatility has made Checkmat one of the few teams consistently producing champions across different rule sets and styles of competition. Checkmat's influence extends far beyond Brazil. Its affiliates are spread across the United States, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, and many are led by former champions who bring the team's high-level methodology to students around the world. Despite being smaller in size compared to giants like Gracie Barra, Checkmat's impact on the competitive scene is undeniable, regularly placing athletes on podiums at the most prestigious tournaments in the sport. The team is known for having a strong internal bond, with athletes from different countries coming together to train and sharpen each other's skills. This unity, combined with the team's competitive mindset, creates an environment where top athletes can thrive while beginners still feel welcomed and supported. While Gracie Barra's strength lies in its scale and accessibility, Checkmat has built its identity around elite-level competition, innovation, and strategic mastery. And as the team continues to develop new talent, it remains a major force in shaping the modern game of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. From the aggressive, chess-like tactics of Checkmat, we move to another legendary name in the sport, a team that has been producing champions for decades and is widely considered one of the most dominant competitive forces in BJJ history, Alliance Jiu-Jitsu. Alliance Jiu-Jitsu is widely regarded as one of the most dominant and successful teams in the history of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition. Founded in 1993 by Romero Cavalcanti, along with legendary students like Fabio Gurgel, Alexandre Paiva, and Fernando Guimarães, Alliance has built a reputation for technical precision, methodical training, and consistent success on the biggest stages of the sport. The team's headquarters, based in São Paulo, Brazil, is known for producing world champions year after year, creating a legacy that few, if any, teams can match. Alliance's approach to training is disciplined and highly structured. Their methodology focuses on refining the fundamentals to an elite level, while also preparing athletes for the specific demands of high-level competition. Drilling, positional sparring, and game planning are staples of the program, and the team's leadership has always emphasized the importance of strategy alongside technical skill. The result is a style that is both efficient and adaptable, allowing Alliance athletes to excel against a wide range of opponents. The list of champions produced by Alliance reads like a who's who of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu royalty. Fabio Gurgel, one of the founders, was himself a multiple-time world champion and remains a respected coach to this day. Marcelo Garcia, often called the greatest pound-for-pound grappler in history, made his name under the Alliance banner. These competitors have not only racked up world titles, but have also influenced the technical evolution of the sport through their innovations and teaching. One of the most impressive aspects of Alliance's legacy is its dominance in team competitions. Alliance has won the IBJJF World Team title more times than any other team, setting a record for consecutive victories that cemented its place as the gold standard in the sport. This wasn't by chance. It was the result of a system that consistently identifies talent, develops it, and keeps it competitive at the highest level. Alliance's influence extends far beyond Brazil, with a network of affiliates across the Americas, Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, each carrying the same structured methodology that has become Alliance's trademark. Athletes from around the globe come together at Alliance headquarters for training camps, creating an environment where iron sharpens iron and no detail is overlooked in preparation for competition. Even students who have no intention of competing benefit from the same technical accuracy, making Alliance academies highly respected in their local communities. From its dominance at the World Championships to the countless black belts it has produced, Alliance has set the standard for competitive excellence in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's a team where champions are made, records are broken, and history is written year after year. And while Alliance has built a legacy as one of the greatest teams in BJJ history, not every major player in the sport is a traditional team. Some organizations operate more as governing bodies, setting the rules, hosting the biggest tournaments, and shaping the sport on a global scale. IBJJF, the International Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu Federation, or IBJJF, isn't a team. It's the main organization that runs the biggest tournaments in the sport. It was created in 2002 by Carlos Gracie Jr., and since then it's become the standard for competitive jiu-jitsu all over the world. If you want to compete at the highest level, this organization is where you go. They run famous events like the World Championship, the PANS, the European Championship, and the Brazilian Nationals. The IBJJF is also responsible for creating the rules, weight classes, and point system that most of the jiu-jitsu world uses today. Before they stepped in, different tournaments had completely different rules, which made it hard to know what to expect. The organization made things consistent, so no matter where you compete, you know the scoring and what techniques are allowed. Not everyone loves their system. Some people say the rules lead to more cautious, points-based matches instead of exciting submission finishes. Others think they should allow more techniques, and for many competitors, the cost of membership and tournament entry can be a big obstacle. Even with those criticisms, the organization is still the most respected stage for traditional jiu-jitsu competition. Winning an IBJJF World Championship is one of the highest goals in the sport. Some of the biggest legends like Roger Gracie, Marcelo Garcia, Gabi Garcia, and the Mendes brothers all made their names in IBJJF events. They also helped spread jiu-jitsu to every corner of the world. Today, they run tournaments on almost every continent, bringing together competitors from Brazil, the US, Europe, Asia, and beyond. For serious athletes, competing at IBJJF is a huge part of their career. They set the standard for what sport jiu-jitsu looks like today. And while they focus on structure and tradition, the next team on our list is all about innovation and aggressive modern styles of training and competition. Atos Jiu-Jitsu. Atos Jiu-Jitsu is one of the most dominant and well-known competition teams in the modern era of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It was founded in 2008 by two legends of the sport, André Galvão and Ramon Lemos, in São Paulo, Brazil. From the very start, Atos set itself apart with a style built around speed, precision, and relentless offense. They quickly became known for producing athletes who aren't just good at playing the rules, they finish fights. One of the biggest contributions Atos made to the sport is the development and popularization of the modern guard game. Many of the techniques and strategies you see in high-level jiu-jitsu today, like barimbalos, lapel guards, and creative sweeps, were either created or refined by Atos athletes. This innovation didn't just help their team win, it changed how the whole sport is played. Their headquarters eventually moved to San Diego, California, which became a hub for top-level training. The gym is known for having one of the toughest competition rooms in the world, with black belts and rising stars pushing each other every day. The list of champions they've produced is incredible. Names like the Mendes brothers, Lucas Barbosa, Kainan Duarte, and of course André Galvão himself, multiple-time ADCC and IBJJF world champion. Atos is also a global brand now, with affiliate schools around the world following their training methodology. They offer programs for beginners, hobbyists, and serious competitors, but the competition culture is at the heart of what they do. For many up-and-coming fighters, training at Atos HQ is seen as a rite of passage, a chance to test yourself against some of the best in the sport every single day. And that mix of innovation, intensity, and proven results has kept Atos at the top of the competition scene for more than a decade. Still, as dominant as they are, Atos athletes often step outside of traditional jiu-jitsu tournaments to chase the biggest stage in grappling, one that focuses purely on no GI competition, high stakes, and the most prestigious submission grappling title in the world. ADCC. The ADCC, or Abu Dhabi Combat Club, is the most prestigious no-gi grappling tournament in the world. It was created in 1998 by Sheikh Tanoun bin Zayed of the United Arab Emirates, who was a passionate jiu-jitsu student himself. His idea was simple: bring together the best grapplers from every discipline, not just Brazilian jiu-jitsu, and find out who is truly the best on the mat under a unique set of rules. From its very first event, ADCC stood out. It's not a yearly championship like most tournaments. It happens only once every 2 years, which makes winning it even more special. Competitors have to either win a qualifying event known as a trial or receive an invitation based on their achievements. This means the brackets are always stacked with the most elite talent in the world. World champions, MMA fighters, wrestlers, sambo specialists, and submission grapplers all in one place. The rule set is designed to encourage both positional dominance and submission hunting. Matches are longer than usual, with the first half often having no points to push athletes into taking risks and going for submissions. Once points start, the pace and intensity shoot up, and every position matters. This format has produced some of the most exciting, dramatic matches in grappling history. Winning ADCC is considered the highest achievement in no GI grappling. The list of past champions reads like a hall of fame for the sport. Legends like Marcelo Garcia, André Galvão, Gordon Ryan, and Kron Gracie have all taken gold here. Some champions have even cemented their legacy by winning multiple divisions or coming back to win over multiple decades. ADCC events are also famous for their atmosphere. The production feels big, huge arenas, big crowds, and a sense that every match matters. For many athletes, ADCC is the tournament they spend their entire careers preparing for, because one win here can change your status in the sport forever. In recent years, the ADCC brand has exploded worldwide. The trials are bigger than ever, with hundreds of athletes signing up for a shot at the main event. Social media coverage, highlight reels, and superfight cards have brought a whole new audience into submission grappling. And while ADCC is the pinnacle of no GI competition, most of the other organizations we've talked about, from Gracie Barra to Atos, have their eyes on a different stage when it comes to Jiu-Jitsu competition. That stage is run by the IBJJF, the most recognized governing body for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the world. Now that we have gone through some of the biggest Jiu-Jitsu schools and organizations, let me know down in the comments what gym you train for and also what tournaments you sign up for.